All right, I'm looking at another Wordle Peaks today. Now, yesterday I did this for the first time, and I definitely had some beginner's luck, so I'm not expecting it to go quite so well today. Now, I thought about it yesterday, and it seemed like guessing letters kind of in the middle of the alphabet was a good idea, because that way when you get the above or below indicator, you're narrowing it down as much as possible, right? You have as few possible. If you guess an A and it says, oh, it's later than A, well, you've still got 25 letters left. So somewhere in the middle of the alphabet is good. And I had a suggestion from someone to start with the word null, which I thought was a good idea. That's very centrally located. There's a couple other ones that are pretty similar that people had suggested, but they were words I'd never even heard of before, and it's kind of nice to use a real word, you know? Okay, null. Now, the way this works is the sort of hump pointing up, or the peak pointing up, tells us that the correct letter is later in the alphabet, and then this one pointing down tells us that it's a letter that's earlier in the alphabet. So now we should try to kind of do the same thing, right? So we've cut it in the middle. The K is fairly in the middle, so we've got the later half of the alphabet. Now we should try to cut the later half of the alphabet roughly in half again, and then with this letter we should try to go kind of cutting the earlier part of the alphabet in half, just to narrow it down as quick as possible. So we could do like a P and an E, maybe? E. And then, or we could do P-H-E. An E at the end would be good. Just, silent E at the end of the word. And that's roughly the middle of the first half of the alphabet. So maybe S-E, and we could do, this would need to be a vowel, I think. We could do these. That's not too bad. Okay, we got an H. Good, so that's an H. Now, this has to be between K and T. So, again, kind of O-P range would be good. This one is earlier than E. So, unless it's an A, it's not a vowel. But you couldn't put a B, C, or D after an H, so I think this has to be an A. This is between, it's not, let's see, and what's this one? What about, it can't, I was gonna say thank, but it can't be thank. We can do NK here. This is probably, what about, we could do shank. Shank's pretty good, let's go with that. Hey, Shank, all right, got it in 3, pretty good. Not quite as good as yesterday, but I feel like that was still really good. Anyways, null was a good start, I think. I think the idea of, kind of trying to cut it roughly in half as much as you can is the best strategy. I don't know, if you guys have a different strategy, let me know, but so far that's what I'm thinking is probably the best way to do it. So let me know how you did with today's Wordle Peaks, and be sure to subscribe for more puzzles.